Peace to the family. Hope all's well. My name's Tavon, aka Smooth, and this is my segment from jail to sales. How I went from the steel gates to real estate. Today I want to build with you a little on financial literacy. I'm currently an investor in real estate. I got a courier service, and I do public/motivational speaking. I'll talk to you about all those subjects down the line, the weeks, the months, the years to come, and as I got this platform. But today I want to touch on financial literacy, which to me is, just the language of the financial world. Any world you enter has its language. If you're an athlete, you got to understand the language of your sport, or you won't excel in it. If you go to another country, you need to know the language of that country. And if you're like me, unfortunately, and got caught up in the judicial system, you definitely need to know the language of the law, or they're going to tear you up. So with financial literacy, understanding and being literate in financial terms, decision making, and what's really real behind it is what is important, and what I want to just touch on real quick. We're pretty much taught by our parents, society, to go to school, get a good education, go to college, graduate, get a job, and retire, and then enjoy those last 10, 15, whatever. If you're lucky, 20 years of your life, in retirement, and that's, considered your financial freedom. But, to me, that's backwards. That's not, good financial education. Robert Kiyosaki is my idol, when it comes to financial literacy. The first time I heard the term was reading his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and he made it plain and simple. Understand what an asset is versus a liability. And that's financial literacy at its best. So an asset simply puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out your pocket. A lot of people look at their house or their vehicle as their biggest asset, when all actuality, those aren't assets. Those are liabilities. They're taking money out of your pocket. It's good to have them. We got to have them. That's all good. But it just, understanding the difference in these things makes a huge difference in your financial future. We're also taught debt in a certain way. Most people teach you to run from debt, but there's good debt and there's bad debt. If you owe your man, or you owe the bank, or you owe an individual a few dollars or a couple $1,000, then yeah, that's bad debt. If your credit cards are ran up or whatever, that's bad debt. But then you got good debt, where you're buying assets that generating cash flow. And this is where, once you get into your cash flowing assets, then the debt you have with the bank is actually a good thing on you, because you're earning the money that they pretty much going to invest for you. And since financial literacy isn't really going to be taught in the schools, I went to Delaware State University, loved the education. I was a business major, but I still didn't learn financial literacy. It wasn't until, I went to prison and gave the prison system close to 17 years of my life, from juvenile to the House of Corrections to the federal system. It wasn't until in prison that I started to understand what financial literacy is, and how we need to learn it. So we need to teach it at the table to our children, and we just need to kind of get it ourselves, just an understanding. I don't know everything. I don't profess to know everything, but I do know enough to know what I need to learn, and that's pretty much all it is. It's not about boasting, bragging, trying to be better than anybody else. It's just trying to be the best you. So we'll have plenty of time on this segment to talk more about financial literacy, where I can get into more into good debt versus bad debt, assets versus liabilities, income versus expenses, how to purchase real estate, cash generating assets, how to start a courier service, you know, purchasing your own vans or trucks, or you know, whatever it is that you want to do, because that's a lucrative business in itself. And you know, at the time, I'm working on, you know, the public / motivational speaking and seeing how I can master it. Everything is a work in progress. So, you know, work with me. I'm gonna work with you. Always available. Reach out. You know, follow us. You know, watch the page. Anything we put out, because the content's just gonna continue to grow and get better. And the ideal is to educate you guys and to be educated by you guys. So, you know, it's not a open and closed book. So, holla at your boy. Peace, and hope the family's good.